This is home. I'm gonna start collecting some wood for my shelter. I'm only gonna be taking some dead trees today, so don't worry. I got this new saw I'm super excited to use. It's the Ogawa Boreal 21, so we'll see how it performs today. Just found some fat wood actually in that tree, so it must have been dead for a while, but we can use that to start a fire later. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I ever actually found it. A lot of this birch bark we can use for fire starter later. It's pretty wet, but this stuff is still gonna be super flammable. I think I got enough for the frame of my shelter, so I'm gonna start putting that up. This ground isn't as flat as I wanted, but for today it'll do. I think my goal today is just to build the smallest shelter possible because it's my first time ever doing this. All right, next order of business, making my bed. This seems to be a good size. I think I'm gonna cut here and here. Pretty rotted, but I think it'll work. All right. Oh God. Oh, thank God. Oh, nice. Now that we have both the base pieces for my bed, I need to find some long and skinny trees that can actually hold my body weight on a work. As you can probably tell, I took a lot of the branches from the lean-to make the bed, but I thought that was a good decision because normally pine's better for bed. So I'm just gonna go find some other ones for the lean-to later. But for now, I need to make sure this is flat and not poking into my back all night. Right now I'm just cutting all these branches down the same size so they can fit the lean-to. I think I probably need 4 or 5 more maybe, and then we'll look for some pine boughs. We are cooking up some bacon quick, and then after that we are gonna cook some bread in the bacon grease. Hopefully it'll be good. Bacon's done, so we're gonna eat that and then throw the bread in. Not sure if you guys can tell where the bread is, but I kind of burnt it bad. I've been focusing on getting this fire going. It's really hard to keep it going. Everything's wet. Definitely crispy. Tomorrow morning, this is what the real feel is going to be. At 6:30 a.m. it's going to feel like -5. So I need to get dry as soon as possible. So right now I'm drying my gloves out. I need to get more firewood ASAP because I've already burned through one of the trees that I found, and it's like 4 p.m. So if I want to last another however long without the fire going out, I need to get some. It's currently rain/snowing, so hoping my shelter will hold up. I didn't really make it as good as I could have because I didn't think it was gonna rain or snow, but I guess that's why you always, prepare for the worst. Snow and rain. So the most important thing right now is to keep this fire going. But all right. We are gonna cook up some dinner. I'm just gonna go to bed early because I have nothing else to do. Alright, I'm doing a tinfoil meal with sausage, potatoes, and carrots. This is my first time ever doing this, so we will see how it goes. These are just some baby carrots I'm gonna throw in. I have been excited for this meal the whole day. So.
That was close. Almost just cut myself. Honestly, I might just rip this. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip it. A lot easier than using the knife. I did bring some seasonings too, so I'm gonna toss those on. I think I brought onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and pepper. Very heavily seasoned. Hopefully it's not too bad. Almost cut myself again. Sheesh. I just know that everything has to stay in the tin foil. Nice, yummy little present.
Another update for you guys. While I was waiting for my meal to cook in the fire, my headlamp actually died, which is weird because I had just replaced the batteries before I left. So not sure what happened, but I don't have light except for my phone now. So
It's not even hot. That's not a good sign. Smells good. Moment of truth. Ripping it open now. Mmm. Oh wow. Yeah, that's done. This is unreal how good this is. And I actually cooked it really good. Mmm. Oh my god. This is good because I need to be warm before I go to bed. Sausage. Mmm. I'm boiling some water right now so I can put it in my Nalgene and then put it inside of my sleeping bag so it's a little bit warmer in there before I go to bed. Alright guys, I'm going to set up a time lapse and then hopefully head to bed. This is the fire situation right now. It's looking decent. Still a little worried. The rain's been on and off, so we'll see if I last, but I'm really going to try. I think I can do it. So hopefully see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Super long night. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be this windy out. Right now it's not, but I'll try to insert a clip of how windy it was. A lot of the big trees around me were bending a lot, and it made me pretty nervous because if something does happen and I'm out here by myself, there's not much I can do if a tree falls on me. So with that said, I am going to be taking off early, but I still feel very accomplished for doing all this by myself for my very first time ever doing this. I built what I think was an amazing shelter, made a really good dinner, made some bread, made some lunch. That was my first time using my saw, which it performed amazing. It was so much fun. And I hope you guys really enjoyed. I'm really disappointed in myself that I can't spend the night, but for a YouTube video, it's not worth risking my life. I also did not gather enough wood, which Maybe it would have been fine. I could have woken up and gathered some more, but I don't know if you can see in the time lapse, but my fire actually went out within like 45 minutes of me sleeping, and I had to wake up and put it together, and just within that time I was very cold. So I know the humidity right now is really high, so that affects the way the fire burns, and it makes it a lot more difficult. So maybe I got a little over ambitious for my first time out, and maybe next time I should prepare more and look at the weather and do my research. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe if you can. It helps me be able to do stuff like this when I see you guys supporting me, and liking and commenting and watching the video and all that kind of stuff. It's super motivating. So thank you, and sorry I couldn't finish the night. The best part is now I get to take down my entire shelter that I spent the entire day today building. So a lot of effort went into this video.